invitada que ha revolucionado el mundo del entretenimiento al convertirse en la primera actriz transgénero en salir en la portada de la revista Time y ser nominada al Emmy por su trabajo en la serie Orange is the New Black. Ella es LaverneCox. Welcome to Fashion Police Mexico. How are you?
Thank you. I'm fantastic. Fantastic. This is my very first time in Mexico, and I feel so much love here. I have to come back.
What was your first thought when you received the Emmy nomination?
I was giddy. I'm still very giddy, and I'm trying to sort of come up with language to describe the excitement and the enthusiasm. For many years, I struggled to be an actor in New York and was often told that I wouldn't be able to have a career because I'm trans and because I'm black. And this nomination is such validation of the years and years and years of hard work. And it's really about the work that I do as an actor. And there's a lot of other talk that sort of swirls around me. And for me, I'm an actor, I'm an artist. So I am the first trans woman to be nominated in an acting category for a Primetime Emmy. And
Bravo!
And certainly when these moments happen, I think about, I certainly think about people like Dorothy Dandridge and Hattie McDaniel, who were the first black women to be nominated for
an Oscar.
and to win Oscars. And so I think about that history. I'm very invested in that sort of history. So it's lovely to sort of be a part of history. And I know that trans folks all over the world actually are looking to this moment and getting inspiration from it, and hopefully believing that their dreams are possible too.
That's very nice. Of course, an applause.
We totally love your style, and you have become this great star in red carpets and stuff. How was the learning process, and how was you becoming more you?
It's always an evolution, really. I mean, I have so many moments in my own personal history where I'm like, I'll look and I'm like, what was I thinking? I literally had one of those moments last week, but I won't talk about it. I think a lot of it's about learning your body and learning what photographs well, so that everything that looks good in person doesn't always photograph well. So I always I photograph everything before I buy it, or everything. And then a lot of it is just, I've been looking at red carpets and doing this for many years, just like dreaming about being on red carpets and sort of seeing what tends to work on other people. But it's really about knowing yourself and and feeling it and owning whatever it is that you're going for and working with.
Tell us about the first time you wore a dress. Do you remember? What were you thinking? How were you feeling?
I don't remember the first time I wore a dress, because my wearing of dresses was very, it was sort of a gradual process. And when I was in third grade, my third grade teacher, Miss Ridgway, called my mother and said, your son is going to end up in New Orleans wearing a dress if we don't get him into therapy right away. So I know. So for many years, even when I started wearing makeup and girls' clothes in high school, but I didn't wear dresses. I would wear culottes, and I would wear like big wide leg bell bottoms. And it wasn't until I got to college that I started wearing dresses. When I was a teenager, me dressing up was about me expressing myself and really sort of being creative and being more who I was. And
being yourself.
Being myself.
Of course.
And so when I wore my first women's clothes, it was just like, yeah, this is who I am. And it was just a place of being free and owning, bringing who I was on the inside on the outside. So that people were like, because I feel like so often it was like people were confused about who I was. I'm like, no, this isn't who I am. And when I would dress up, I'm like, this is who I am.
And now for little boys, it's easier because they can go to the shopping mall with their mothers and to buy a princess dress. No, it's easier.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Who doesn't want to be a princess?
And I want to know, who's your favorite designer?
I love so many designers, and I can't really pick a favorite. I'm wearing Natasha Gann now, and I love Mark Bauer, and I love Herrera, and I love Mark, and there's so many.
A favorite trend?
I'm not a trend girl. For me personally, I don't follow trends. I think it's really about knowing what works best for you and your body.
Sorry to interrupt. Mexican actresses love Hervé Leger. We have so many Hervé Leger looks here in the show. Can't even imagine.
Now, Mexican actresses love to suck. Is different.
Well, I can say I know a few American actresses who like that. I won't name any names.
Me too, me too. Really?
Oh my God, you're naughty. Can you say that on television?
Of course.
He can get away with
My
anything.
dear,
There's no FCC here in Mexico.
Laverne, we are doing fashion police.
I want to know what size are those beautiful babies.
My mother would say they're the size that fits. Yeah, my mother, that's what my mother tells me.
Let me tell you, they are lovely.
Amazing.
Very
Muchos gracias.
like smooth, like soft, like very nice.
We're gonna play a game now.
Okay, let's play a game. Ahora que ya conocemos muy bien a Laverne, queremos jugar con ella qué tanto conocerá a sus compañeras de prisión. Esto es Guess the Dress.
Laverne, this is a very easy game. We want to know how much you know your co-stars in Orange is the New Black. So you have 30 seconds to tell me who is behind the dress. Are you ready?
Okay, I will do the bell noise with my mouth. Ding. Okay. Okay, are you ready, Laverne?
I was going to ask you what else you do with your mouth.
Laverne, among other things. Among other
Oh my
things.
God, in Mexico. I've gotten very naughty here in Mexico.
Okay. Are you ready, Laverne?
I'm ready.
Okay, go.
She's white, so it's not Danielle Brooks. Taryn Manning.
No.
Wrong.
Natasha Leone. Oh, wow, this is good. Anne Bargala. Laura Prepone.
Yay!
Oh, this is good. Oh gosh. Prince. Taylor Schilling.
Yes.
Oh, Samira Wiley.
Yes.
Body. Oh, hello. Taryn Manning.
No.
Natasha again.
Again.
Danielle Brooks.
Yes.
Kate Mulgrew.
Time.
Kate Mulgrew.
Oh, it is.
Thank you.
Okay.
I was spicing things.
Okay. Would you like to play another game?
How many did I get? How many did I get right?
4. Only the blender, sorry. Only the blender. Okay, Reclu is going to explain you our next game.
Okay, our next game, we know you've been to the American version of the show.
Yes.
So, of course, you know what Bitch Stole My Look is.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna do that, but in Spanish. That's called Esa perra me copió.
That's very dramatic. Oh my God, I need to learn how to speak Spanish.
Ok, y tenemos en esta sección de Esta Pega Me Copió a 2 estrellas de Hollywood. Cameron Díaz y Maggie Gyllenhaal en un vestido de Bayonet Pre-Fall 2013. What do you think? Which one is your favorite?
Who wore it better? I would say Cameron Diaz. I love the proportions seem to work better on Cameron Diaz, and I love the shoe. So I would say Cameron Diaz.
Yes, estoy de acuerdo.
Yes.
¿Tú?
I totally think that Cameron Diaz is more sophisticated and elegant, and Maggie makes it a little bit more down to earth, which we always want. Spicy things.
Maggie looks like Justin Bieber. So in drugs, of course.
Oh my goodness. But I'm a believer, so why not?
Me too, I do believe in love. Ok, ¿tú por quién te vas?
I think I'm gonna stick with Maggie because I'm always in the same team as the big cheek hipsters.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
And
you?
I agree. I think Cameron Diaz is better. That's for her.
And let me tell you something. Laverne is our guest, so you won. Cameron Diaz won. Laverne, it was a pleasure to have you here. You are a terrific actress. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Make more history, Laverne!
Vamos a un corte y regresamos con lo mejor y lo peor de la semana aquí en Fashion Police México. Al regreso usaremos todos nuestros poderes para coronar a quien lo hizo mejor en las alfombras rojas de esta semana.